We're back for some more Odyssey. That's right. Before we went live, somebody mentioned that dungeon crawls make them nervous. Well, we're going to have one fun little nervous time today, aren't we? What happened last time?
Just stand behind me.
Let's try to remember. There was a run-in with centaurs. There was some drinking of wine from a dragon horn. There were visions. There were more centaurs. And now here we are, just getting ready to enter the Mithril Mines. Something's amiss. Something smells a little fishy.
Troggy.
That's right. It's some smelly trogs. The group stands before the entrance into the mines under the great Archelon Falls. And before you all stand 1, no, 2, 3, no, 4 troglodytes. That's right. It's 4 troglodytes, everybody.
One each.
And they've just dropped. They sort of noticed you, and they've dropped their fishing nets as they were coming out. We've set that this is just getting into evening. Sunlight fades. Sunlight sensitivity doesn't apply. And does anybody speak troglodyte? Is that a thing? Yeah, that's what it says right here. Language troglodyte.
I don't think that's on the character sheet.
I
can't
have
pick
comprehend
that.
languages. I can cast
I
comprehend
have
languages.
Deep speech.
Deep speech has got to be close, right?
It's got to be
Yeah,
close. It's got to be the root language.
It's like deep.
Yeah, but maybe there's
Underwater.
like a smell component or
deep.
something. It's deep.
It's
under deep.
Does that just mean you took philosophy
Yeah,
in college?
Yeah.
exactly.
Andromeda just says deep stuff every once in a while.
Right.
Okay, so you can understand some context. All right, so let's see. Okay, so they're all 4 trogs are looking at the group. Andromeda.
Are they going
and they're
to
all
say
like,
something to us? Are they saying?
well, they're
like,
talking amongst each other. I don't know if it's talking. They're communicating amongst each other, and it comes out something like yum, yep, yum, yep, yeah, yum, and they're all licking their lips. Their eyes are wide as they look upon the.
They have 17 words for yum.
Apparently.
Yeah.
They all mean water or chapstick, apparently.
Yeah.
It's
mostly yums and affirmations.
What is
do we have
it
any
that-
aloe?
What is it that anybody would like to do? Troglodytes take a cautious step forward.
What are they? They're just naked troglodytes, right? They're not wearing stuff.
I take a step back.
Yeah, they're just naked troglodytes. That's
Just how it goes. Just checking.
It's how they like to live life. Free.
Hey, no judgment.
Should we initiatize?
Go ahead,
If they're
Andromeda.
stepping forward, or
Can I say in deep speech first? Don't eat us.
They all look at each other and they're like, nope, yummy, nope, yep, yummy, yep.
See.
And they all turn back to you, Andromeda, and they sort of point towards like the entrance of the cave as if they want you to go in.
I mean,
They want to like sort of usher all of you into the caves.
we were gonna go in there.
like a
Yeah,
big
but I'm not
pizza
gonna go
oven?
like walk into I'm not gonna walk into their pizza oven. Can I like clap loudly at them to like try to scare them? Like, hey, get out
I'm
of here!
gonna cast comprehend.
You're gonna
language.
clap loudly at them. Roll for initiative.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Never mind. That's good.
It's one of their cultural faux pas. They
Oh,
don't clap.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to them and
Well.
to everyone. Oh, come
Lion clap.
on.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, this is already starting out well. I've rolled my first nat 20 for the day.
I rolled
Oh,
a
no.
18.
How
22
dare you clap
initiative.
at them, Kyros?
I really need to stop rolling 20s on initiative. I have no business going first.
You need some kind of class feature that lets you switch with somebody.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
trade me chairs.
You need
Switch
the
with me.
opposite halfling.
Yeah.
A diviner
Let's
could
see
change
here.
their initiative.
Let's go through in order. Andromeda.
12.
12 for Andromeda. Delta.
9.
Kyros.
9.
Oh, this always happens.
I know.
Doesn't it? Every time we roll initiative.
I roll initiative the same as somebody in the group.
Yes, it's
always
always with
me.
Delta. All right, Naya.
Safety in numbers, I guess.
Natural 20, 22.
I was contemplating this whole scene as it was going down. almost knowing what was going to come next. It's almost like she's a prophet of some sort.
Yeah, I consider it more that terror gives you extra alertness. That's what it's for, right? It makes you very bristly and
Yeah.
aware.
Nyrix.
22.
Oh, goodness.
Very
Now,
good.
I rolled a natural 20, and I'm third on the list with the Trog.
Rolled an 18. And I
What is wrong
+4.
with this?
So, you know,
All
you do
right.
the math.
I don't like it. All right, Nyrix and or Naya, who would like to go first?
What are you? What do you have, Naya? You're at 22 as well?
Yes.
What's-
Yes.
If you want to go first, go ahead. You're portentous and all that shit, so.
Yeah, I needed a natural 20 to do
Unless
it.
you take your turn going, I knew this was going to happen.
No, now, so leading up, we've kind of come around, there's a path downwards, and there's like a lake with a bunch of like 100 hands of ketamine kind of thing around it. Is that right?
Yeah, so and where you went from that lake is down sort of this quasi-hidden path that goes behind the falls. So
Okay.
now you're sort of in this behind the falls scene. So to your one side you have falls falling, to the other side you have this this back edge of the cliff face, and before you stands the 4 troglodytes, one of which who's a little bit bigger than the other
Okay.
3. And then behind them is sort of the continued path as it goes directly into the cliff face wall and into the mines.
Okay, now I have to wonder that that lake back there, did it appear man-made for the purpose of maybe saving surplus water? Are these reservoir trogs is my question.
Oh, it's inspiration. We're starting early, folks.
Cry havoc.
I'm not proud, but I'll take every advantage I can get. Fantastic. I retreat a full 30 feet.
Okay.
And attempt to shoot them with my bow and arrow, I suppose.
Okay.
My short bow of cupidity.
Oh, all right.
They'll
Wait,
fall in love with you.
why does it suggest I have advantage? Isn't that the little triangle A?
Attuned.
Oh, no. Right, okay. Attunement. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, yes. Then I rolled a 21 to hit.
Okay. Are you going for one of the small trogs or the big bad trog?
Yeah, yes. I do not need to anger the big bad one. I need to...
I don't know that it makes a difference. Let me just... It does make a
Yeah.
difference. Okay. And you hit a...
I hit a 21.
Oh, 21 is a hit.
Yes. And I will do... As soon as this... Ooh. 6 plus 3 is 9.
Only if you believe in math.
Your arrow strikes true, and you've bloodied the trog. Are you intending to use your little cupidity trick on the?
No, I don't think it would work at this time, nor what possible benefit it would have of having a mortally wounded troglodyte on our side right now.
Right.
I'll save that. No, I'll. Thank you, Liz. I will take my opportunity to just, if there's a rock that I could kind of get half behind, that would be great.
Okay, you find as much cover as possible.
Yes.
And, yeah, you are safely behind your rock.
Woo.
All right, Nyrix. There's a bloodied trog amongst a group of hungry-looking trogs.
I'm going to cast mirror image on myself so that I appear to be 4 Nyrixes. And I'm going to take flight and work some Stephen Strange action and try and confuse them a little bit. And I'm going to move in between the rest of my allies and them to sort of act as a confusing blind to try and give my friends some cover and maybe draw their focus to me. And I'm going to give Kyros inspiration. You are
Cool.
welcome. So that's 1 inspiration down and 1 second level spell slot down.
Okay. Is that it for Nyrix?
Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, I'm basically I'm flying, so want to have some kind of the way the spell works is that they're constantly sort of shifting.
Mhm.
So ideally, I'm gonna try and be keeping myself away, but I'm still trying to draw focus. So that's my reality. All right.
Right. Sounds good.
Sorry, I
Now
just
it's
realized
Trog's turns.
I was muted.
That's right. It's Trog time. Trying to think
Draw
of
fire.
something. Can't think of a good pun. I mean,
These
the
trogs
episode.
are not a delight.
Every Trog
These
does
trogs
does have
don't
his
hunt. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh,
One mad at me for clapping at them.
day.
see, I'm trying to
Yeah.
draw. I'm trying to draw fire to me to protect you guys.
That's right. You clapped at them, Kyros. All right, the
Ah,
big one's
crap.
coming for you, Kyros.
That's fine. I was gonna go there anyway. I have inspiration. I'll be fine.
You might say this one's a bit brutish. This troglodyte brute comes down upon you, Kyros. What is this? Multi-attack? 3 attacks?
No.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take that. Oh. All right. He bites and hits AC 17.
That's a hit.
Oh, that's 6 piercing damage.
Okay, that's not too
He gets a
bad.
taste of lion and seems sort of smacking his chops. His claw attack hits 10.
That's a miss.
Really not. And his second claw attack hits 14.
Miss.
Oh, he missed twice, so he he inadvertently clapped back at you.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, it is an insult from him, so right, like that's part of the.
Okay, the 3 smaller trogs, their turn. Let's see. All right, well, the
Unlike
one
this.
that's bloodied goes running straight for Naya. Can it move? 30 feet. All right.
Certainly,
Naya,
it must run through some of my friends before it
it
gets.
does. It runs under you, Nyrix. Would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
Yeah. Please. Okay. Natural 2, guys. So I'm gonna say that's probably a miss. Just gonna go out on a limb.
Probably.
Is that right? Yeah. So that's a 7.
Yeah, it's a miss.
You said he was naked. Is he naked and like
Naked.
jumping at me, like saying, "Hit me"? No. I missed
Not that
probably.
naked.
Yeah, not that. Not that naked.
All right.
That's
Unfortunately, Naya, you moved 30 feet back, so he's going to have to take a double move. So the Trog's right up on you. On the other side of the rock. Ah, yum, yum, yum. All right, other 2 Trogs. All right, one's going to take a swipe at you, Nyrix, since you're being very focal. Claw
I
attack.
am.
Hits AC 7.
It's a miss.
Second claw attack.
You said 7 or 17?
7. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a miss.
The second one, how about a 15?
That is my armor class. However, I just rolled a 16, so it targets a duplicate instead of me. So it hits a duplicate. So poof, one duplicate down. Now there are only 3 of me.
Still has a bite, though.
Okay.
It's AC 12, so I think that's a
Miss.
right?
Yep.
All right, 1 Trog left. Let's see. One's on Naya, one's on Nyrix. Big one's on Kyros. All right. Even is Delta, odd is Andromeda. Andromeda. All right, here we go. It approaches you. It's curious about your deep speech. It thinks, maybe it's extra yummy because it speaks somewhat like we do. It's just Trog logic. It says it right here in the book. That's the way Trogs think.
Okay.
It bites with an AC 21, Andromeda.
Ow. Yeah.
4 piercing damage.
Ow.
It gets a taste and it thinks, yes, I think this is somewhat of a delicacy. Perhaps I shall claw it to little bits. It claws and hits AC 12.
No.
Oh, but it
15.
claws again and hits AC 22. That's right,
Ow.
it's another 4 slashing damage. Wants to tear it a little piece of deep speech humanoid. Yum yum. That's it for the Trogs. Andromeda, it's your turn. Andromeda, you are starting within 5 feet of a smelly Trog. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Constitution.
How bad do they stink?
Apparently, very badly.
It says here it's like an orc's loincloth. It's the quote.
That's a
No way, really?
Monster manual.
13.
13. A 13 is a success. On a successful saving throw, you are immune to the stench of all troglodytes for 1 hour.
Ooh. So then Andromeda will cast Zephyr Strike on herself.
Okay. Zephyr Strike activates. Whatever that looks like.
I was thinking like a swirl of wind.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
Got
it's
it.
very Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Mhm.
And then she will back up and hit this guy with her longbow. Ooh, which is a 24 to hit.
It's a hit. Oh no.
And
I
then
don't. This isn't going to be good. Go ahead. Go ahead, Andromeda. How much damage?
well, with the Zephyr Strike, she gets an extra D8 of force damage. That's 2d8. Which is, I guess, 2 for the Zephyr Strike, and then, or 2 for force damage, and then 9 piercing.
So it's 11 altogether?
Yes.
Oh. You've bloodied this troglodyte very badly.
And then I have my bird come and peck his eyes out.
Oh, no. I forgot about Nicodemus. Go ahead, Nicodemus.
Peck some eyes. Which is a 12 to hit.
It hits.
Oh, really?
It hits a naked troglodyte. A 12 does, yes.
So he
How
does, he does 4 piercing damage too.
How does Nicodemus kill the troglodyte?
I think he'll just see Andromeda get hit and just dive bombs the guy. And goes for the eyes.
Go for the eyes.
As you hear it as it dies, you can understand Andromeda's going, nope, 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 nuh-uh. Very dramatic death. Which is another cultural thing it says here, troglodytes die very dramatic.
Really milky, yeah.
It's like a beam of light shines in through the water.
Yes, it's
They have a divan nearby to fling themselves onto.
You see the other troglodytes all turn. They're like very concerned. There's like tears now going down their face.
Smelly.
One
tears.
reaches out with its claw. It's like, nope, nope. And the one on
Quick,
the ground
attack
like,
them
no,
all. They're making
no,
their slow
no,
motion
no.
nose.
Jerry. No.
All right. Is that it for Andromeda?
That's it.
Okay. Delta or Kyros? Who would like to act next?
I'm going to
There's one
attack
up in your face if you would like to.
I'm going to attack the big thing in front of me. If you want to go first to do something else, that is going to be my turn.
I was gonna do like AoE, but it seems like they're falling pretty easily. So, if you want to go ahead and take care of your guy, and then I can judge where I need to go afterwards.
Okay, so first I will say to the big guy, after seeing the other one die, I'll say, so, it seems not all trogs go to heaven. And then I'm going to attack.
Inspiration!
I'll take it.
I love it.
Natural 20.
Boom!
Yay!
Okay. All right, wait. We'll hold on to that
Okay.
because I need a Constitution save.
Oh, okay.
Since you're starting your turn next switch. And since this is a brute,
crap.
a little tougher.
I'm going to use my inspiration that I just earned on
Oh.
rerolling that save.
All right.
Oh no!
Is it worse, Andy?
It got worse. I rolled a 2, and then I rolled worse than a 2. On my... Okay, well, hold on. I did roll on the wrong thing, so it was 2 plus 5 is 7. Now it's 1 plus 5 is 6. Let me reuse my bardic inspiration.
You have a D6.
Look, it's not good.
Wow.
A series of terrible rolls. I fail that
Which-
save almost certainly.
If Nyrix has a reaction,
I don't.
shoot.
Because I was going to use it because he rolled a nat 20. But I would
Yep.
get a verse and then up the value of my minimum value
Well-
of my inspiration. But no.
This thing smells real bad, and it's really putting me off, apparently.
Are you getting sick?
So those that fail become poisoned until the start of the Trog's
Oh
next turn.
no!
Oh,
Which
Condition
means that
poison.
imposes
Disadvantage.
disadvantage on that natural
Disadvantage.
20 that you just
Okay.
rolled. So you have to
no.
roll that again. sir.
Try
Oh,
again.
shit.
Just roll another natural 20.
I tried.
Well,
That was my luck. You know I'm not good at rolling dice.
I know it.
Oh, man, now I wish I had that bardic inspiration. I rolled a 10
Well,
to hit.
obviously that's not enough
Yeah.
to hurt a naked Trog brute. It laughs at you, claps in your face.
Oh, no. He's clapping.
As established in chat, cats don't
Nope.
care if you clap at them.
That is true. Boy,
Just
couldn't
stare.
give less of a
But
shit.
if you blow in their face, though, look out.
Stop it. Well, that turn sucked.
It,
It smells bad.
Delta?
it was a
Sounds like it's all
cascading
you.
tragedy in real time. That's
But that's
Starting to rethink the AOE plan. Okay.
You might say Andy's turn really stunk.
so I'll just show myself.
Don't worry, I'll apply that inspiration to the Trog brute the next time.
It's not
great.
Oh no.
Great.
Alrighty. So on my turn, I'm gonna go up to the Trog that Kyros attempted to attack and failed.
Okay. Oh, the brute. All right.
And I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite as my bonus action,
Okay.
and then I am going to quarterstaff attack.
All right.
Oh, do you have range? Do you have reach? Because it's a reach weapon?
Mhm.
Awesome. So what's the vicinity of being near them? Is it within 5 feet or within 20 feet or whatever for
The
the
smell?
stink? Yeah.
For the small ones, it's 5 feet, but for the bigger ones, it's 10.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't get quite far enough away. So
But
With,
it's if you start
Yeah,
your
I was gonna
start
say,
of
it's-
turn.
yeah, and I'm not starting my
Yeah,
turn.
so
Oh,
She is
awesome.
not starting her turn.
That's true. That is true.
Okie dokie. So that is going to be a 15 to hit.
15 hits a big naked Trog.
Hell yeah. And then so that's that. And then what do I get for that? First time hit, thunder wave, or within 30 feet, extra 2d6. Woo!
I don't like the sound of too much math. I
And
don't like it.
another d6. Okay, so that is going to be 14 damage.
Oh my goodness. 14 damage against the brute.
And then it must make a strength saving throw.
All right. Also, don't like the sound of this. Not a great roll. That's a 7.
That is not going to make it. So it is pushed 10 feet away, and then it's knocked prone.
Nice.
Man. All right.
That's one way of getting out of its radius.
Yeah.
Kabam.
Don't worry, Kyros, I got it.
Yeah.
That's really
Just
great.
fumble,
That's a
fumble.
That's a strike that Pythor's pretty proud of. He's like watching from afar. He's like,
Yeah.
yes.
He's always watching.
Why hasn't she done that sooner?
Can you not find the hammer, though, dear? It's right next to the stick. She'll get it. She can hear me.
I'm not going to shoot
Alright.
him, Dad.
Dad, you're embarrassing me.
That Trog took a tumble. I think we're going top of the round. That's it for Delta?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Naya? Oh, Naya.
No,
You only
goodness.
have a rock separating you and a bloody Trog. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Naya.
I pretend to be just a discarded shield.
With limbs and a face.
Well, these aren't very smart,
Pretty
so
good.
it might fall for that.
I got a 17 on the dice, which is
Oh.
17.
All right. Well, you, Naya, are immune to Trog smell for 1 hour.
I'm also a water person. I get it. It's an acquired thing. Although I'm not a sea monster, I'm a lake monster. But stagnant lakes, look, we can discuss various moistness smells later.
Oh.
Swamp water.
I don't.
Trog says, "Yep."
Yeah, no, I get it. Game recognized, gamey. I
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I get up in the morning.
That's right.
Fuck yes.
No, my character's a bit like I have a dagger, but I cannot imagine in any world Naya murdering to death, filleting a fishman so brutally. So instead, she's going to take the disadvantage on trying to shoot it with a short bow still.
Okay. All right.
So, the first one is a natural 20, so just do okay on the second one. What did I say? I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit.
Oh, so close. A
Yeah.
9 is a near miss.
We're just bungling natural 20s apparently today.
I like it.
No, I would have had to have already spent. I was going to say I have inspiration, but then I would have disadvantaged, not add another roll. So no, I rolled a 9. I am not good at this. I did it to myself.
Naya stays scared behind a rock. Is the outcome of that turn?
Pretty much. I full stand behind my shield. This is the best I can.
Nyrix, all three of you. What would you like to do?
The guy I've been fighting is still up, right?
Well, yes. The one that is that
little
took an
guy.
active bite or slash against one of your mirror images.
Uh-huh.
He is unhurt.
All right, I am going to
I guess that. Oh, you're flying, so
I am flying.
yeah, I'll say you're not necessarily right next. I won't.
Thank
I won't
you.
force a con saving throw.
Thank you. You're very kind. I appreciate that. In response, I'm gonna ask that Trog to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 14.
Plus 0.
Plus 0 on his wisdom.
Oh, it was a 20, but it rolled to an 8. So that's
I
an
hate
8.
that. Great. Okay, so he's dissonantly whispering. I'm like psh, 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 ah, 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 psh, 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 ah, ah, in his head. And he's
Trog looks dramatically over at his dead Trog friend, thinking,
Right.
"Oh, maybe that's my Trog friend being revived." No, it's not. And he goes all back into a dramatic montage
20
again.
points of psychic damage, and if he's still alive,
Oh,
yeah,
20.
I rolled well. I rolled
Well,
1 8 and two sixes.
What does it look like for that Trog to die?
how whatever liquids they
thing.
have in their heads leak out of all of his face holes, his head holes,
Oh.
and his eyes roll up, and as his sort of brow crinkles.
It's very dramatic, though. It takes at least a
Yeah.
good 15 to 20 seconds for all of that to go down.
Great. So I guess the effect takes him, and he moves, so he recoils away as well.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I am going to cheer and say hooray, and then I'm going to give inspiration to Kyros because I think he needs it.
Thank you again. I'll
You're
try and do
welcome.
better with it this time.
No, it's all right. It's a process.
All right.
All right. Done.
Well, I'm down to 2 Trogs, and both of them are pretty hurt. Well, I don't know though. Naya, sorry, you're doomed.
Just a
Trog-
shield back here.
This Trog is just gonna have to take a bite of that, a bite of that broken shield. Oh,
Mhm.
it's only AC 13.
And that will not do. I just
Okay,
keep holding it back. It's fine.
2 claws.
Mm-hmm.
8,
Is not enough. That's
22.
less than.
That's 4 slashing damage as one of the claws rips into you, Naya.
Ow! I don't
Yum.
deserve this.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. The Trog Brute on you, Kyros. It takes a bite. It hits. AC 17,
That's a hit.
6 piercing damage.
Okay.
2 more claws. Oh, it was. Wait. It was prone.
It was.
Had to
Oh, it
stand
was. It
up.
had to get up and get back at least.
How far
Would
away
have still
was
had
it?
an action, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, how far away was it knocked, Delta?
10 feet.
10 feet?
10 feet.
Not to be my own worst enemy, but it could stand up and move back and then still make all its attacks.
So the 2 claws, 22
Yes.
and 19.
Yes.
6 slashing damage, and then another 6 slashing damage.
Okay. Technically bloodied.
Yum. It claps in your face again.
Hi.
It's
It's
my
not
move.
over that. It's not going to let that go. Andromeda,
Let it go.
you and Nicodemus have fell 1 small Trog. There's a bloodied small Trog harassing Naya, and there's a nearly bloodied big Trog harassing Kyros.
Okay, I guess for her action, Andromeda's going to shoot an arrow at the Trog that's bothering Naya.
Oh, bless you.
Ooh, and that's a 16 to hit.
Hit. How do you kill that Trog?
I don't think she's really even sort of looking. She's just gonna Hawkeye, quickly pull back her bow, and just get him in the back.
An offhand kill? Is that what you're saying? You're like, whatever. Pew.
Yep.
And for the record, it was 10 points of damage.
Oh. Goodness. That almost might have killed it if it hadn't been hurt. Okay. Nicodemus?
Nicodemus will fly over and start pulling on the back of the head of the Trog that's bothering Kyros.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
You grossed out the lion, man.
Oh, where is he? That was the talent attack, so that's 15 to hit.
That's a hit. 15 hits a big naked Trog.
Oh, but only 1 slashing damage.
Okay, that's officially bloodied it.
Great.
Okay.
Now it's
Ooze
mad.
pours from the back of its head as it's being clawed.
Ew.
All right. Is that it for Andromeda?
Yes.
I think Kyros
Yeah.
and Delta are both up at 9. Oh, let's see. So, creature starts. Oh, so you're poisoned until the start of the creature's next turn, which means I think you'd have to make another con saving throw at this point.
Right.
Kyros.
Okay. Let's try. That's better. 20.
Oh, that's a success. You are immune to Trog smell for
Thank you.
1 hour.
Well, it's because Nyrix blew up the head of the other one. Well, that smells worse, so you don't smell so bad. Yeah,
It's all about perspective.
Yeah, let me just take a swipe at this guy.
Okay.
15 to hit.
As we've learned, 15 hits a
Oh,
big naked
good.
Trog.
And then let's... Oh, no, go away. I want to roll my damage. What are you doing? Come on. There we go. Oh. 6 slashing damage. It was on the 12. It was on the 12. Then it hit the corner of the screen.
Dang it.
It's a successful hit, and this Trog is looking very badly hurt.
You know what? I hit somebody. It has restored some of my confidence, which was shaken by my terrible turn.
Yep.
And
All right.
murder at their hands.
Delta.
Bring it home, Delta.
If this was a game of T-ball, the ball would be teed.
Well, alrighty. I guess I'm gonna do the dang thing, right? Oh, that's not great. Oh crap. That's gonna be right under, isn't it? An 11. Yeah. Boo.
Do you have some kind of
I was gonna say,
punny inspiration, or
you're one of the
I
pun masters of this stream. How do you not have inspiration?
I do have inspiration. You are correct. My sheet says I currently have inspiration.
well then, might I suggest?
Oh, that is much better. 22.
How do you kill the big Trog?
Oh, thank you.
Well, you said the ball was teed, so
Oh.
just knock that gross pussing head out of the park there.
Okay, you knock it and it bounces off the back wall, and then it dramatically cries, and it's like, nope.
Oh,
Gross.
Would you say you Delta fatal blow?
Oh,
I'm not proud.
oh. we could end there, and that would be good for today. I would be happy.
No, I don't care for it.
Inspiration, sir. Well earned.
I already had
It
it.
may feel dirty, but you get one. Thus ends the small group of Trogs scattered about the entry to the mines.
right.
It smells even less lovely here somehow. You thought it couldn't smell any worse. Yes, it does smell worse somehow right now. What would you like to do? Would you like to enter the mines? Would you like to...
Does it smell worse in the mine, by the way?
Well... Worse. That's an interesting word. Maybe it smells different in the mine.
Okay.
It's not so
It's
fresh.
It's not.
It's more of like
not
a stale...
troglodyte aroma
like a stale Trog
intensifies.
smell versus like a fresh Trog smell.
Okay.
Stable Trog
Yeah.
smell. Okay.
Dirty fish tank as opposed to dying fish.
Yeah, like stagnant Trog is what the mine smells.
Nitrite cycle, however, is really
This
asserting
is a great
itself.
marketing
Okay.
opportunity. We could all come up with a candle. Stagnant Trog, you know? It's like one of those joke gifts that you give to somebody.
Yeah, totally would sell.
Right.
Well, I do think it would be funny if Naya thought that her arrow just skipped and boomeranged around until it hit that Trog. I will return Andromeda's arrow to her. Thank you.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you. And I will cure wounds, our own Kyros here at first level.
Thank you.
Okay.
I take
I'm
a
gonna.
knee.
I'm gonna
Okay.
approach the cave entrance
Okay.
while my mirror image is still
Thank you.
up for whatever 5 seconds or 10 seconds, just so it looks like there's 3 of me looking instead of 1, in case there's anybody waiting. Or because I think there's 3. Yeah, just only 1 was destroyed. So yeah, do I see anything? What do you want? Perception? Is it dark? Is it? What's
Sure.
it
Yeah,
like?
it's very dark in the cave. There's no
Okay.
light source at all coming from the cave.
I believe I have dark vision.
I do have dark vision.
Just verify that.
Yeah, I should probably check that.
Senses.
It's like, I better have dark vision as a cat, but
And
you should.
You never know.
for bookkeeping, Kyros, you can probably already see it, but you got 10 back.
I did. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I don't know if I do have dark vision. Let me see.
I do not.
Am I the only one who can see in the dark?
I can.
Maybe. Let me
Okay.
just look at
Up
my
to
racial
60 feet.
traits.
So you peer into a dark cave. So Nyrix, you're checking if you have dark vision. So for those of you that
I
want to peer,
don't have dark
I
vision.
think it's me and Delta are the only ones who have dark vision.
And where is
so
that
for
features
those of
and
you with
traits?
dark vision peering
It's under-
into the entrance,
it's
you
under
do see that the entrance
senses.
it goes back about 60 feet before it branches to the left and to the right, but you don't notice any movement. You hear the faint echo of sounds, but you can't quite make out what they are or which direction they're coming from. You'd probably have to go further into the entrance to get a better sense of what that sound might be.
Before we leave, like the Trog bodies and stuff, can I look around to see if there's any signs of centaurs and or dwarves? Since I know that we're looking for both of those things.
You can make a survival check.
What is my survival? Not good. Okay. Hey, a 19 on the die.
Just like the title of the episode, every Trog has his day. I mean, everybody has a good roll every once in a while, right? You
Yeah.
noticed in the mud near the entrance to the mine, there's a hoof.
Does it look like it's leading in?
Looks like it was like a struggled dragging in.
Ooh, okay.
The hoof, and then it got into the darkness, into the depths beyond.
Okay.
I'm gonna light a torch. And what's the interior dimension? Like, how high is it? Is there room to fly, or do I need to be on foot?
Probably would have to stay on foot, at least for
Okay.
the first part of the mine.
Great.
Yeah, it's very, enclosed mine-like. It's somewhat natural here. There's still some support beams here and there along the way.
Sorry.
I was just going to say probably not quite enough room to fly.
Do any of the dark seers want to go ahead and maybe be advanced so that our torchlight doesn't maybe tip off our presence immediately?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, and then maybe give a signal or something?
Yeah. What do we want the signal to be?
Well, I took the message cantrip, so you can make a noise and then I can just speak to you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you can respond and you'll be quiet. Okay. So you get to a point where you're like, come ahead, just make a sound, and I'll be like, okay, we're coming, or whatever. Just so we can stay in communication. And if I don't hear anything, I'll be like, are you okay?
Yeah.
But there's two of you that can see in the dark, right? Is that right?
Mm-hmm. I can also.
Okay. Medusa can and Catman can.
Yeah, I was imagining that my eyes were adjusting to the dark, and then Nyrix lights the torch and like.
Yeah, sorry. So I'll walk it out to the entrance again, and I'll just say, do you want to go ahead, or to you as well, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go ahead with Kyros.
Okay. So Kyros and Delta leading the way into the mines first. All right.
Okay. So the torchlight has 20 feet of bright, 20 feet of dim. So if we hang back, do we want to say 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet? Because I can communicate up to 120 feet with the message cantrip. So I also don't want to be too far away from you guys in case shit goes down. So what do you guys
Leave
think?
them just at the edge of the torchlight in the dark, or just into the dim light?
Well, I'm just thinking any sort of native dark seer is going to notice dim light if it pops. So maybe 40 feet. Does that feel good? And that way, we can move and be in range to cast or double move or whatever configuration comes up. Cool. All right.
So Kyros, Delta, you move in first. Others follow shortly thereafter. So once you get to the end of this 60-foot entrance, it does branch to the left and to the right. To the left, the fork in the tunnel looks much like what the entrance does. It's very raw, very natural, carved out, a twisting maze of caverns is what it looks like as it leads off into the left. And you hear that's where noises, the noise that you heard echoing out of the entrance of the mine, that's the direction it's coming from. It sounds something like, hey, no. Off to the right is a much more man-made passageway that leads further into what looks to be the mines proper.
And
You
so,
don't necessarily hear any sounds coming from that direction.
and what was the sound we heard coming from the left again? You broke out for me for a second.
Yay! No! Hey!
Oh, we should probably go left
Yeah, left.
It's also
Do we
very
wanna- do we
smelly
wanna
to the
spend
left.
time
It's
with-
not very smelly to the right.
Do we really want to spend time with a naysayer?
Mhm.
Uh,
Inspiration.
oh, good. I think I need it.
Hey, your DM's giving you clues. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Oh.
then. Oh no!
Oh no.
All right, let's go to the left.
The left?
I guess. What do you guys
Okay.
think?
If someone's in distress, even if it's a trap,
Right.
we should probably at least make sure it's not a trap. We know that there were dwarves and centaurs in here, so
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Head to the left. Kyros, Delta, still out front, leading the way with your dark vision. You come upon, after about another 60, 80, maybe even 100 feet of walking down this cavern, you come to where the cavern itself opens up into this sort of more natural expanse. It's much higher here. The ceiling goes much higher. It's like this natural cave formation that has a pool of water in the middle. And you notice amongst this area, there's straw mats lying all about. And there's the floor here is littered like with bones, all types of bones. You know, so, oh, there's a humanoid bone. Oh, that's a humanoid bone over there too. Oh, there's some fish bones. Oh, there's another humanoid bone. Ew. And from this chamber, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different areas that branch off. And the sound of the nay, no, is getting louder from one of those directions. I want Kyros, Delta, for both of you to make perception checks for me.
No, I'm too busy looking at bones.
yours is better than mine. So what did you get?
4.
I got a 3. So
I did notice we put the person who was good at perception at the back.
yeah, we need to get you goggles of night.
Yeah, I mean, perception's only good if you can see. If that's what you're using. Great.
Okay, so as you
Can
come upon
Nicodemus
this,
see in the dark?
That's
I
a
don't
great
think
question.
What about owls? Can't see in the dark?
But it's not an owl. It's a
Oh.
kestrel, I think we said.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
kestrel.
Yeah. Let's see.
It doesn't have like light up eyes or anything.
It has
So
keen sight, but it doesn't say anything about dark vision.
Yeah.
you enter the you both enter the warrens first, the main living area of the troglodytes.
Do you
And
communicate? Oh, sorry. I'm gonna call out. Hey guys, Kyros, everything okay? Like with the message cantrip, no one can hear.
Yeah,
Except you.
he'll whisper back. Yeah, we're gonna follow the voice probably. There's some bones here, but it
Bones.
otherwise
He says
seems
yes.
fine.
He says yes as like 4 trogs come into view.
Yeah, okay.
I don't
Like,
I don't
literally
see
face to
anything.
I'm
I rolled
trying
a
to
1.
find these dwarf bones. They've got.
Let me ask these guys for
somewhere.
directions.
Something in my eye.
Wait,
Hey,
what?
sir.
Oh, shit. Okay, guys. come on.
We're a
And
bit lost.
you just hear really close to your ear, Kyros. You just hear yum, yep, yum, uh huh, yep.
Great. We're gonna come ahead, Kyros. All right. No problem, right?
Why? Oh,
Well, we're all going in, right? You said it's fine. Unless there's a reason we shouldn't come.
I mean, at this point, I'm going to get eaten, so just come in.
What? You're gonna have lunch? What? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Now, there are 4 troglodytes. I see them now. They're right on top of me.
4 trucks, guys.
Their stealth check must have been immaculate.
Great.
Yeah, that's it.
We're 40
That's
feet
it.
from the edge of this opening where they are standing, right?
Yeah. Just as you're
Okay.
starting to catch up, it's coming into dim light. I'm going to say that the Trogs, with their surprise, actually have there's 4 large Trogs
Where is this
guarding the
coming
warrens
from?
here. They have both Kyros and Delta grappled now.
Grappled.
I didn't notice them until they were hugging me. Excuse me, sir.
You're very friendly.
Um,
Oh. Right.
Okay, so the 3 of you come upon this very threatening scene of Delta and Kyros both sort of grabbed up and being threatened, like claws at the neck type of thing.
Are they like
Oh,
one
no.
false move and the blind man gets it? Kind of.
Our
Yeah,
tank.
that kind of thing.
And Kyros.
Oh no!
Tail just droops.
Just take me away, troglodyte people. it's
Just
fine.
kill me now. I probably have a backup character somewhere.
Wow.
Maybe a dwarf
Yeah, so
or
they're-
a centaur.
They're both held claws to neck, and they're like, nope, 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 nope. And they point to a chamber, as if they want you to continue to follow into a certain chamber. It's not
This
the
is-
one from the sounds, where the
this
sounds
is-
are coming from.
It's
Their
the
pizza oven situation.
Exactly
Yeah.
right. Mental high five.
Absolutely not.
They're like, oh, humanoid meat lovers pizza today.
They start to drag Kyros and Delta over towards that.
No, they
chamber.
don't.
They're like,
Are we
nope.
gonna initiatize,
Andromeda?
perhaps?
Are we? Because 4 more large ones come out of that chamber as they hear the noise, and they're like, nope,
Andromeda.
nope. They're all pointing as if they want you to follow into this chamber. Are we Are we doing
well,
initiation or initiative? I mean, or
So passive insight of 12. What is that getting me? Like, what are they being aggressive? Like, we're gonna. Can we? I mean, they're should I make an active check?
make an active check for me.
Okay.
Make an insight check. Andromeda, you can
Uh.
make one with advantage if you'd like,
Slightly
Ooh.
better.
with your deep
Um,
speech.
My
Right.
deep speech.
Your speech is so deep. Yeah, that was slightly better. That was a 13.
13. Okay.
Mhm.
Ooh. I rolled a 24.
Oh. You think that the Trogs are trying to position themselves in negotiation, and they want you to follow so that the negotiations can begin.
I think they want to talk.
They're not overly aggressive to the point where they're ready to kill you and eat you now, but
They probably could because there's 8 of them.
Yes.
they want to have words.
Okay. Do we? So you tell us that you think there's a truce bid that they're
Yeah.
putting to us. Do you think this is a good idea?
Probably not, but we should. They have 2 of our friends, and there are 8 of them.
They are our friends. Yes. All right. Let's do this.
Okay. Follow them into the chamber of the Troglodyte King. Yes, as you enter this chamber, again, it's another sort of rough-hewn chamber. It's got stone steps in the center of it that rise up to a platform. And on this platform is a huge, fat, naked Trog. And he sits there on his crude throne, probably made out of, like, humanoid bones, because why not?
On throne.
And
power play.
wears
Dibs on the bone throne.
interestingly enough, he wears a golden circlet around his head,
Oh.
and he smiles sort of wickedly as you enter, and he says, Oh, how dost thou, sweetlings?
Is this in common?
You still
Thylea or
Shakespeare?
whatever?
Yes, it's
Okay.
in common Shakespearean talk.
Awesome. I love
no.
a good
Oh, no.
Enter
troglodyte
my
anachronism.
chamber, sweetlings. Let us have conversation.
No, great. He learned common by watching TV.
You can all make. I would say. What would be the intelligence? Make an investigation check
Great.
for anybody that wants to try to discern the environment in the situation here.
Nope.
21.
I rolled a 1.
Womp womp womp. I'm assuming.
Nyrix, you've heard or you've read about, seen, heard, not whatever applies you think to your background, but you notice what this headband is. It's a headband of intellect. It's a magical item that is giving this creature intelligence far beyond his norm.
Dibs.
And in here, surrounded by all these troglodyte brutes, as this great troglodyte king speaks with you, he says, "Oh, prithee, tread softly, sweetlings, that my anger not be unleashed upon thee."
When we're ushered into this chamber, are we like effectively surrounded now? Have they all like formed ranks in front of us? Like, how are they?
Yeah, they're kind of all grouped around you as if they,
Okay.
you're the presenting of the.
I'd say
Delta,
we are
Kyros, you're
not.
let go to join the others in the middle of this.
I was going to ask if
circle
I'm
of
still
Trog.
grappled.
Yeah.
But seeing that my friends are free, I'm going to say we are not the sweetlings. They are an opening act. We are the chosen. And we headline.
Oh.
So tell me, what is it you request for our opening number?
Says, I request thou makest me merry. I am full of pleasure. Let us play a game. I shall test the chosen with a game of riddles. Oh, I'm so bored to be amongst such weak-minded fools.
I take a knee. Just you all got it.
I shall test thy wit. Birdman.
Very well. Very well.
First riddle from the Troglodyte King. What becometh harder to catch, the faster that thou runneth?
Your breath.
Well done. Thou art smart, bird.
I agree.
You have to phrase it in the form of a question.
You see, even a bird needs a wingman. I say, and I gesture to Naya.
Naya's like, don't drag me into this.
I just knew that one. I knew that one.
King says, very well. You have proven. Come on. Perhaps you can help the Troglodyte King, as I have now accepted you as emissaries to His Royal Highness. Thou shalt live, so thou mayst go forth and kill that awful canine that dost dwell in my kingdom. What sayest you?
What awful canine is this? Pray enlighten us.
The three-headed dog, right?
This unfortunate beast that troubles the king in the layer beyond. Yes, in the mines. It's my Trog's unfortunate thing. You shall go and kill it for your king. Then we shall celebrate.
We shall. We shall. Very well. Do you have anything to offer us to aid us in this quest?
Yes, celebration. They will agree to kill this nasty dog for their king. Bring them a fine feast. And one of them goes off and runs off to the kitchen, I guess.
Do those of us who did not start our turns in their vicinity, of which number I include myself, do we have to make saving throws now, or be sickened, or
Who's
we-
not immune to it so far?
I'm not immune to it. So
Okay.
maybe I'll
Okay,
roll a
here.
save and see if I barf
Ah!
in mid-speech.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you want. You want to make a con saving throw?
What if
Sure,
I
go for it.
don't want to make a con?
I don't
Okay,
really want to.
We can
either,
wait
but-
until it's more appropriate.
Sure. Right. As in
That's
the
true.
worst possible time. I have a +2. I'm going to use my inspiration because that wasn't great. That's even worse. Yeah, I think I don't feel so well around these guys.
Well, you're
Ugh.
poisoned.
Yeah, until I save out of it, right? So,
Yep.
What's the DC?
Well, with the big guys, I think it's 15.
Oop.
15.
Yeah,
Yep.
still feeling like shit.
So,
And still feeling like shit.
the one that ran off to the kitchen brings back plates of what looks to be cooked chicken, you think?
Okay.
And the king invites you to sit down, obviously on the floor, amongst all the trogs, and they're all very excited because this is something offered not out of the norm. It seems to be some type of special ceremony, and they're all going, "Oh, yep, yummy, yep, yummy." And plates of what looks to be chicken or rooster is set before you. Oh no, that's not it. It's cooked cockatrice. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, well, that's not so
Wow,
bad.
we could get really stoned if we eat that stuff.
Yeah,
Yes!
very good. Kyros, do you have a question
Yeah,
for?
You actually hear Pythor say, "Oh, that's amazing! That was a great one." Yes. Echoes.
High five.
Do we still hear screaming in the next room?
Yeah, I have.
Because I don't really want to let
You're-
that lie for too long. Sorry.
Your noblest underking.
You don't want to let that dead horse lie.
No.
Is he dead? If he's still
Master,
screaming, he's not dead unless he's undead, in which case.
Oh.
yeah, master of all the damp places. I think we would gladly take upon this task of yours, and to not be rude, we will not clap, and we will have some of your cockatrice. However, we are meeting friends that we would expect at this feast. Perhaps I hear their screams now. Anyone else hearing the screams now? I feel like
Yeah, they're over there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
definitely Jerry's scream. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
Jerry.
if we do this task for you, they would need to pass unharmed from your cavern.
Oh, you mean thy second course I should release?
Yes.
We'll bring you another the dog course, the 3-headed dog course.
Dog meat, huh? Triple layered?
Make a
So re-
persuasion check.
Rarer taste. Oh, good. Well,
Triple
actually,
layered dog brain sweetmeat, right?
I am quite charming. 23.
Nice.
Fish girl speaketh sense. Yes, release that unfortunate and unconsiderate second course for one that shall be much better for the king. So there's a couple of really lashed and beaten centaurs that are sort of brought out of a side chamber.
Ah, yes, here it is. Arkin.
They were just getting to the point to be ready to be cooked. Unfortunate, but this is okay. Your king understands. Great wisdom and logic this fish girl has.
Been called worse. Tight.
How tough does a king look?
About as tough as like some of the bigger trogs.
Corpulent.
He's just really, really big.
Sure.
Getting
So
real
we got
evil
the
Block
big
Naz vibes.
Right.
off them.
Baron Harkonnen
So
vibes.
the king says, "Very well. We shall eat the first course, then thou shalt go out and end the nasty, nasty dog that hurt the king's citizens. Then thou shalt bring the dog back, and we shall feast. There is but one other demand your king has. Thou shalt not light the forge. If thou light the forge, the king will be very unhappy.
You don't like fire?
No fire nor light in my kingdom. It shall be all dark. I shall accept a torch or two for the less fortunate king's citizens that cannot see in the dark.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, your king is understanding.
He is
Puffs
understanding.
himself up.
The darkness is your most flattering light.
Oh, another game, perhaps, yes? What dost thou breaketh every time thou speaketh?
Silence.
Silence.
Can we? We could just, go. I come from a hippie commune. This is all we do to entertain ourselves. So, I take a piece to, not look rude, but I think we'd rather set on this and get the dessert, Your Highness.
What
This
is
is
the
gross,
dessert?
Paul.
What
This
is
is
the
very
second?
gross.
What is the advanced course now that Jerry's off the menu?
It's going to be dog, right?
Cerebus,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh,
You have to go
that.
kill that
So
dog. Yeah.
So we need to be back in time for dessert. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, we can go now.
Do you
Cerberus.
chew every bite 32 times? Just checking.
As a doomed person, I do.
Cockatrice
I do.
is tough,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yeah,
tough
yeah,
stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's like gonna
It's
take
just
a while.
been-
Just checking. If
I'm a very
there's any
dainty
sort of-
eater.
Well, just as they're very
penalty.
dramatic in death, they're also very
Oh.
dramatic in eating. So they,
Oh boy.
yeah,
Oh
it's like
wow.
the whole thing.
Do
Yeah.
everything in slow motion. It seems.
This
very
bite thou tastest salty, don't thou think? Yep, uh-huh.
Wow.
Okay.
Scintillating.
It's a very real event.
Yeah, so about that Cerberus.
Okay, so you guys are sort of like slowly exiting.
We're walking out the
Yeah.
door.
He keeps saying
I'll
game.
push a plate.
There's, like,
I'll push
no
a plate towards the
dodgeball.
centaurs to make sure they get something to eat, and just tell them kind of message to them or something like sit tight, don't do anything dumb unless you see a great opening. All right. We'll be back. It's rude not
Okay.
of us to have brought something, right? So we're gonna
Don't make your king waiteth too long.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that cockatrice meat too. I'm not gonna eat it, but I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Maybe we can bait the dog with it.
great thing.
No.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Unfortunately, you're just baiting Kyros. He just keeps following around like, what are you going to?
Are you
you going to eat it, or-
it's getting cold?
I feel like it's getting the way
you
you're
can
just
have
holding it.
whatever the dog doesn't have. Look, I'm gonna take. Delta, are you eating yours? You're probably
I'll-
the one most likely to survive eating that stuff.
True. I'll take a leg or something and probably be feeding it to my snakes.
Food can't hurt you.
You like
On a
put it-
religious
put it in
level,
your- put it in your
Kyros does
hair
not
like a-
believe that food can hurt you ever.
Fruits? Have you heard of a poison taster? Anyway, Sure,
Sounds like
so
a great
they
job.
guide us-
First dibs.
no, Kyros, no. Great. Okay. So they
All right.
guide us to the.
No, they're just going to let you go. They're happy to have their feast.
How
So
do we know
basically,
where to
you're
find
gonna
the
you're gonna
dog?
head back out of the troglodyte warren,
Uh-huh.
back towards through the entrance you came in,
Oh,
and you're going to head to the mines proper.
Yeah.
At this point, though, the two centaurs, once you get back closer to the mine entrance where that fork in the tunnel is, they introduce themselves. They're Kaluk and Hirak, and they are from the tribe that you met on your way into the mines. So they thank you quite a bit for getting them out of that situation.
Okay. You gonna go that way outside?
they're both very badly hurt.
Yeah, yes. Kyros will say that their tribe wasn't very far. Like, we met them on the way in. So.
Wasn't there supposed to be like a way we could
there's a
signal
horn.
them or something?
That's right.
Oh, you're gonna go out and do the horn thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hukar, who was the head of the tribe, after a short period of time blowing the horn, meets you close to the entrance and thanks you for saving his kin. He has a potion of heroism for each of you.
Hey.
As a thank you, as a rewards for
Gore,
saving.
thanks.
What does that
Says
do to us again?
He wishes you luck in your ventures into the mine to perform the task for the Troglodyte King.
It is not like the spell, but it is similar.
Right.
Yeah, it gives you 10 temp hit points, and then you get blessed.
Right.
For 1 hour.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that might come in handy coming up soon.
And there is no immunity to fear, though. That's one of the things the thing does. Right. Okay. Good. Okay.
This thing does sound scary.
All right, but
Okay. Well, we're going to fight a triple-headed devil dog. I have 4 first-level slots.
yes.
Triple dog dare
2
you
inspirations.
to the...
Oh.
Inspiration! Ah!
Wow.
Hey, I'll take.
Great. I have ideas about that king when we get back. All right.
We're ready to enter the mithril mines.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
So you go into the mines proper, and it looks to break from a natural cavern into what is now a tunnel of dwarven construction. And you cross under a stone bridge that goes overhead, over top of you, and can continue into what opens up into a very large cavern that has a very large hole in the floor. So this looks to be a deep shaft that was basically worked for, taking a look down, you can see there's still some of the shiny bits of the vein that was worked as part of the shaft that goes down. Even those of you with dark vision can't see the bottom of it. So it just goes off for who knows how far. And there's some old, ancient, like 100 years old mining equipment still around that looks to be worn down. There are still some wooden platforms and walkways amongst this deep shaft here that was used as part of the mine. They don't look very sturdy anymore. Probably wouldn't be wise to try to use them. But like the chains are rusted, some have broken. There's gouges in the stone, as if some mechanical claw was used at one point to dig some of the ore out. And off of this chamber, there is what looks to be a carved out dwarven hall. And in this hall, there is, it's supported by a series of pillars, and there's a corpse of a gargantuan 3-headed dog just laid out right in the middle of this chamber.
A corpse.
And
great job,
you notice there's some movement around the corpse, and popping up from the corpse, there are several smaller hounds that only have 2 heads.
Oh no, it had
Aw.
puppies.
They
Oh,
lost the mama. Oh.
It's like the kids are eating the mom.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I don't write this stuff.
no.
Cockatrice.
I don't write this stuff.
Cockatrice.
This is some OG stuff, right? Okay.
Yeah. And,
we have
the dogs
cockatrice
sort of
meat,
lift
that's
their
right.
head and they look at you and they start growling.
Why didn't I take animal friendship?
Hindsight is always 20/20, right?
Good doggies.
Okay.
And the dogs
Great.
don't, clapping doesn't really matter because the dogs just are hungry. So
Someone
roll
shake
for
their
initiative,
keys.
I guess.
Okay.
Initiative time.
Wait, oh,
I'm
I'll take it.
gonna burn that inspiration.
Oh no.
Much better. Oh my god. I first rolled a 1.
We'll figure that out later. Okay. Andromeda, where are you?
7.
For Andromeda. Who do I do next in order? Delta.
13.
Okay, so far you're not the same as anybody. Kyros.
20. Unnatural.
Nice. Unnatural.
Maybe you can rage before you take damage this time.
Yeah.
Naya.
Snap.
Oh, that's me. 14.
Nyrix.
23.
Find my stat block for my puppies.
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 How many did you say there are? 6?
There are 3. There's 6
3.
heads.
6 heads.
That's probably what I thought.
Each
6.
head does not get a different initiative.
That's good to know.
It probably does each get its own attack.
So if I throw meat at one of them, are the 2 heads going to fight over the food?
Could be.
Worth a shot. Do we know anything about these creatures, like lore-wise? Is this like a legend that we've heard of, or is when we heard of this dog the first time, was it like news?
Question. You could make like a knowledge history or something.
History?
Like
Sure. 11, because I had rolled a 10.
11. Yeah, I would think it's probably not like all that well known. Like Cerberus have little 2-headed dog puppies. Maybe.
Oh, I just meant about the big beast itself, the main one.
Oh,
Puppies feel like a surprise to me.
Yeah,
but,
so
like,
the thing that you would know about the main one is probably like, yeah, it's like an ancient beast of Lutheria that she sends to,
so it being dead is really kind of a big deal.
It is, although, seeing these smaller ones, you imagine that,
Well, the priorities have suddenly changed, right?
yeah, maybe
With their emergence, as far as what's important. Yes.
So she sent this hundreds of years ago. Was this thing breeding? I don't know. Maybe. Is there another one around?
Great.
Is that dad or mom that's being eaten?
Okay. Who has 23? Nyrix, you're up. You got 3 death dogs, as they're called. Little 2-headed monstrosities. Oh, they're medium sized, I guess, so they're not so small.
Oh, monstrosities.
Big dogs.
They are medium monstrosities, yes.
And how big is this area we're in? Like, what's the...
It is very large. It's
Okay.
very wide open. Plenty of room to fly.
Great.
More like munchstrosities, right? Munch.
No.
Oh.
Do not know that you are right.
I would like to make an attempt to lure them away from the corpse with my flight and this bag of cockatrice meat. So I'm going to toss like a piece, like a small bit at each of them, like in their vicinity, and then I'm going to sort of drop a trail as I go. And I'm going to try and... Can I sort of drop the meat and double move? Like... Can I do that in one turn? And then I have 2 inspiration left. Is that right? I think that's true. I'm going to give Kyros inspiration.
Okay.
What's the intent? Where are you going to try to lead the dogs? Just
To try and
to
get
the
them
shaft, away from... Oh,
Just
okay.
yeah. I mean, I guess I don't have a picture. It's a big area. Like
Yeah, there's a big area of like where mining obviously
Uh-huh.
happened in this really deep shaft, and then there's another carved hall where the dogs are at, where the corpse of the
Right.
larger beast is.
Maybe down the shaft. Like try and. You said it's deep. What's the sort of radius of the shaft interior?
Probably
How
a
big?
good 50 feet.
Okay,
at
good.
least.
So I can get in there and have wingspan and no problem. So I'm gonna try and be in there and just try and lure them to the edge of the shaft, which is some distance from the corpse. Is that right?
Yeah, it's probably
Okay,
50
cool.
feet
So
away from
my
the
allies
corpse.
can maybe get over there and check it out, or get some kind of. I'm just trying to distract the dogs and make them not aggressive towards us.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Great. I have advantage on those naturally. With advantage. That's right. Oh, 6 or 4. So I'll go with the 6. That is a 11.
Okay.
So.
All right, you've got, I would say, at least one of their attention.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe 2. All right, so Nyrix is baiting some of the dogs towards the shaft. Kyros, you're up at 20. Three two-headed dogs. Just precious little puppies. Growling, chirping at you. Wanting to play.
They guard the gates of hell. Like, I don't know.
They're
like,
death dogs. They're Lutheria's hounds. They're
okay.
they're medium-sized, by the way. Do not fall for
Yes,
any
no,
of
I
this.
know.
They're
It's-
adorable.
as Soup said in chat, just like giant space baby, giant two-headed puppy, giant is still there. Giant.
True.
I mean, giant baby, it like cancels out, right?
Yeah, we have found out.
That is up for debate on this stream.
Baby eating mom is another thing to factor.
Yeah, they're eating their mom. I don't know. This feels gross, like
But
hamsters,
Kyros,
but in
they
reverse
like
or something.
food just as much as you.
I would never eat my mother unless she was seasoned properly.
See?
There's one that has like an eyeball it's batting around. It's,
Okay.
like, wanting to play. Bouncing.
But what if the mother was the thing we were going to kill in the first place?
Right.
I would just like to point out that Amelia was a giant dead baby and was quite small. So, like, I just feel like
She was a dead giant baby.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
It's-
completely different. Yeah.
That's true.
Giant wasn't the first word.
Dead was.
Dead was.
Which
Okay.
puts a whole new factor in the
Yeah.
equation. You gotta, it's
While
completely
Nyrix
different math.
is distracting, I'm gonna charge one of the other ones an attack because I don't really see a way of not doing that. So I'm gonna rage,
Oh,
all right.
and then
Against the puppies?
They are medium death dogs. Delta, you're gonna need your snakes in the game right now.
They've
It's
got
either rage
multiple
against
heads like me.
I mean, well,
I
the only
feel
other thing in here
conflicted.
the only other thing in here to rage against is mining equipment. So that would be like raging against the machine.
Oh.
I know
Yep.
it was a bit of a reach, but I saw
no,
it.
it works.
No.
It's down with the industrial military complex. 16 to hit.
All right, we're charging in 16. That hits a naked death dog.
Don't say they're naked.
The naked dungeon crawl.
Everything
All
in
of
here
our
is naked
enemies
and
will
wants
be
to eat
naked.
you. I mean, those are all safe assumptions. To make.
Yeah, 13 slashing damage. Yeah, when it's done with its mom, it's gonna eat me. I'm the next big thing.
13 slashing damage. All right, Kyros.
You're fresh too.
Yeah.
That 13
I don't know. I really
slashing
feel
damage does not bloody the dog.
Okay, that's good information, everyone.
Piece of information to have. It does anger the dog.
Oh,
I
It's already
figured.
kind of
That's fine.
upset. So.
That's fine. Well, it did
All
kill
right,
its
next
mom.
up. Oh, next up is the dog's turn.
Yeah.
Has 2 heads. It gets 2 attacks. Kyros, don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I figured.
Bite. Here we go. Oh well, 1 is a natural 16, which becomes a dirty 20,
That's a hit.
which deals. Roll. I hate rolling for damage. 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Could I have a Constitution saving throw?
Are you calling him a creature?
I
He
mean,
is a creature.
can I use my bardic
I'm not
inspiration?
calling him a
There
creature.
we go.
The rules are calling him a creature.
A 15 on my con save.
15 saves.
Okay.
So you are not poisoned because of the disease.
Oh,
Every
great.
24 hours that elapse, the creature must repeat the saving throw.
Oof.
Oh shit!
Wait,
So their
do I-
bite is a diseased.
do I have
They have
rabies?
a diseased bite.
Oh, so you're not diseased, so you don't have to do that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, its second roll was a natural 20.
No!
Oh no.
I'm raging. It's
Oh, and I rolled 2 1s. Ugh,
score.
that's 4 piercing damage.
I'll take 2.
That's critical, man.
Make another Constitution saving
Yeah,
throw
right.
against the disease.
Oh.
Oh, you don't gain immunity for having
Oh,
passed
that's
one.
not good. 21. Or wait, my save was good. Not gaining immunity is not good.
Right, yeah.
21.
Yeah, 21 is successful save. All right. What does this stuff do? Every 24 creature must repeat. So you.
Turn into a double dog.
Oh God, I
It
hope
just
not.
reduces your maximum hit points. That's all.
That's
No-
still
no-
bad.
That's really bad.
Not
I don't
great.
think I don't think that's awful.
You don't.
I think we could all live with that.
Until we
That's how
die.
Mom
Until you
died.
die.
They nibbled her to death.
Okay, 2 other dogs. One is definitely lured. Actually, both would be lured by Nyrix's trail.
I'm over the shaft too.
And you're over
So
the
if they're gonna
shaft.
try and get at me, they're gonna have to jump.
Yeah, maybe the Birdman dropping the poultry down in front of them wasn't the.
Here's how it goes
basically
down.
like, here's an appetizer, main course.
Hey,
Okay, yeah. So it gets a taste of cockatrice. One of them does. Thinks you're a big cockatrice, Nyrix. And comes running and leaping at you, but doesn't quite
Yeah.
make it. And falls down the shaft.
Oh,
The other one thinks the same thing, but then looks and realizes, oh wait, there's Naya and she's doomed. Why would I do that? I'm just gonna go have my dinner over here. Thanks.
they all have
See.
the doomed app. It seems
See.
like they're like, oh wait,
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute. Beep beep beep. It's like buzzing.
right.
It has a compartment like the centaurs, and it like it pulls it out, and like one of the heads
table's
takes
ready.
it out, and the other head looks at it and like touches.
Do all
its
native
nose to it.
Thyleans have a compartment?
Yeah, for the most part.
Does any of you all have a
Because
compartment?
I count myself among those.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey,
Marsupial gang represent.
I only try to roleplay the characters that I roleplay
It's
here.
just a pocket.
Timothy,
Just a
and
pocket.
all of my compartments work that way. So how your compartment works is up to you.
I say, play what you know.
Great. I'm gonna work on it. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Naya, an 8
Yeah.
and a 9.
They,
Neither of
they
those
do-
hit.
This is why I bring the shield. Very important.
As you're cowering behind.
Yeah. I increase my dexterity by dodging rocks thrown at me by my fellows. So,
You think
Have
you
to
can
wake
hear
up.
Lutheria laughing somewhere though.
yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Fun.
Next up in the initiative, Naya. Oh, at 14.
Great. And one's right up on my grill. Then I shall summon a spiritual weapon
Okay.
directly to its side, looking much like the shillelagh my aunt used against me, mostly me. And then I will attempt to attack with it. Die, death dog. It's an 18 on the dice.
That hits.
Or sorry, it's a 12 on the dice. It's an 18 total. Okay, then I will eat Yeah, 12 force damage.
Oh.
Go back
Okay.
to the shadow, you fiend. And then I will coalesce nature's fury around it and ask it to make a dexterity save as I attempt to sacredly flame it.
+2. Here we go. That's an 11.
That is not enough. So also eat holy light, you goon. For 4.
4 damage.
Yes.
All right.
Throwing
I
shade
rolled.
while you
I
throw
rolled a
light.
9.
Good.
I rolled a 9 on the die, but that 9 wasn't okay, so I couldn't call it a K9.
Oh.
Aww.
I throw myself into the pit.
No, wait, we need you.
No, it's-
She's doomed. She'll be all right. Or
Yeah.
it's meant to be. Don't worry about it.
I'm just getting ahead of it.
Okay.
You should
No,
start testing that shit.
And then after doing just maximum damage to this hound of Lutheria's, I look bravely from behind my shield and say, "Help! Somebody help me, please! Someone help me! Anyone help me, please!"
Yeah. Okay. Delta, that might be you because you're up next.
Okay, so we got 2 hounds.
2
Two
hounds.
peppery
One on
hounds.
Naya, one on Kyros.
Okay. Shoosh. That wouldn't do any good. Okay. And because Kyros charged ahead, so these puppers are pretty far apart.
Yes, they are pretty far apart. Yeah, they're a good
Dang.
20, 30 feet apart.
Okay. Then I am just gonna start off with quarterstaff attacking the pupper that's on Naya. See where that gets me. Oh, 23.
That's a hit.
Alrighty.
Bad dog. Bad.
Roll up newspaper.
Oh, that's gonna be 10 damage.
Ooh. That bloodied the dog.
Bloody dog.
It just bloodied it. Oh, okay.
Officially bloodied.
Whew. Okay.
Yikes.
Let me.
It's only a puppy. What'd you expect?
Oh, it turns around and it gives you puppy dog eyes, Delta. How cool.
Oh no.
4 of them.
I feel for it. I have multiple heads. It has multiple heads. I'm feeling a certain sort of way about
like-
it.
Don't you have a healing potion for me? Or some healing spell you could give me?
Oh no.
Oh, it whines. It's
oh,
crying.
no. Don't say that. Do they happen to be? Would you say that they are within 15 feet of each other, though, or are they further apart?
Yeah, probably further apart than that. At least 20 feet. Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Nyrix really led those other ones off the out of the main hall area here over towards the shaft.
Shoosh. Shoosh. Okay, well, I was going to do something cool, but I'll save it then and just end my turn there.
Kind of like my K9 didn't work out. All right. Andromeda at 7. Last but certainly not least.
Cool. So you said they were monstrosities?
They are medium monstrosities
Then
of a neutral evil variety.
See, neutral evil.
then
Just means they get along with other evil. That's all. I mean, there's got to
and-
be at least one evil in the party, right? Come
yeah.
on, seriously. Fess up. Who's evil here? No?
Not yet.
Then Andromeda will enter
Why don't
her.
you keep your mouth shut, Garrett?
I was going to say, I feel like everyone would turn to me. The snake lady dressed like a
No,
robe.
you're the most obvious one. It's gonna be Naya, of course. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, Andromeda will use her Amazonian battle cry, because then she would get advantage on creatures that are my favorite enemy, which are monstrosities.
Right?
And then I will
Hunted these before.
And then she will shoot an arrow at the one that's, I guess, attacking Naya.
Okay. Go for it. Can you hit a naked death dog?
Probably not.
Get advantage.
Oh, yeah, advantage. Yeah, I rolled a natural 20.
Boom.
No.
I used my reaction to write a verse about it. So my inspiration value now is a minimum of 2. Shazam.
So, what do I do for natural 20s? I don't think I've ever rolled one in combat.
Roll double the
Roll
dice.
your damn dag twice.
Yeah, roll
Roll
2 times the dice.
Roll your dice twice.
You're saying ever, Liz? This is your first nat 20 in combat?
I think so.
Wow.
I feel like Nella probably got one, but that was years ago now, you know?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
That's statistically remarkable, I must say.
I'm not very good at rolling 20s.
Well, you weren't. Now.
Right. Now you've got a taste for it.
So I rolled 2 8s,
Ooh,
which is
nice.
16,
Okay.
which is 20 points of damage.
Yep. All right. Well, how do you kill that death dog?
It's a true crit.
Wait, is this the thing with the goatlings? Does this thing explode?
Why does everything explode near me?
Splash
Because
zone.
you're heckin' doomed.
I think it would be just like one of those cool. She just screams like, "Oh, geez!" and she shoots her bow, and the bow like aims true and just goes through like both the heads.
Ah. All right. All right.
Absolutely.
Cool. Nicodemus.
Nicodemus will go hassle the one that's bothering Kyros. So he will. Not as good. He rolled an 11.
Not quite enough. Not quite enough.
Oh,
for
okay.
A naked death dog. All right. Top of the round. Nyrix, you're up.
Okay, so one doggy went down to Splatville. The other
6
one,
seconds.
right, still. Oh wow, it's still down
It'll
there.
Still be falling.
Okay, I'm listening. One is attacking Kyros. One is attacking Naya. The one that's attacking Naya is bloodied. Is that right?
It's
It's
dead.
dead.
It's
Oh,
dead.
it's
It
dead.
took
Great.
an arrow through both heads. So there's
right.
one
So
left.
we have-
It's attacking Kyros.
All right, great. I'm gonna ask it to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 14. As I whisper into its
A
brain.
natural 1.
Nice. So it's gonna take less damage than last time because that was a second level slot. So this is still pretty good. 13 psychic, and he has to move. So he's gonna give Kyros an attack of opportunity. He has to use his reaction to move.
Kyros, I'm assuming you're going to take an attack of opportunity.
I am. Let's see. Natural 20.
Fuck
Oh.
yeah!
How do you
That's
kill the
amazing.
death dog, Kyros?
Let's see.
And since I just had my turn, I get my reaction back. So I'm gonna write another verse for this
Yeah,
turn.
there you go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Nice.
Man. As it turns, I think it's just callously. I'm just like, no, axe in the back. It's just straight in the back.
Cut it down the middle into 2 dogs.
Now everyone
And then-
gets a puppy.
Oh, no. This whole session has come full circle, I felt, for Kyros.
Yeah.
With a very uncertain start to a very
Yeah, he's.
certain finality.
My confidence is. Let the booze start.
Jack.
I'm gonna put my hood up and cover my snake's eyes. Don't look.
They want to eat that meat too.
Okay.
These are 5x5 Volkswagen bug-sized monstrosities. I cannot insist enough. They are not adorable
They're
puppies.
medium.
As you cut it in half, Kyros, both heads flop toward looking right at Delta with puppy dog eyes. Like, why would you let him do that? to
I
us?
can't see it, therefore it doesn't affect me.
You've defeated the Death Dogs.
Boom.
And this is where we'll end. Next time, we get to investigate. What's the deal? What happened to this big thing in the middle of the floor?
Did it die during childbirth? What happened?
What's next for our heroes in the mines? Will they
Well,
pursue forward and light the forge, even though their king has commanded them not to?
He's not our king.
I didn't elect him.
Are there arguments about the Troglodyte king not being their king? Tune in next time to
I think
find
we
out.
all agree.
Kyros doesn't understand how monarchies work. It's fine.
I feel like I did swear fealty. I ate,
What?
well, I ate some of the cockatrice. I think I'm obligated. Yeah.
I didn't,
I did
so-
not.
Oh, okay. Well,
I have plans for that metal circle.
What's this? Is the Cerberus that has been killed have been dead too long to bring back as meat to eat for the Trogs?
Oh.
Will they find another one to bring back as they promised they would?
Okay,
There's
let's,
puppies.
We
have
just
the
mush
dead
up the-
puppies.
we just mush up
That's
the
like-
puppies.
That's like Death Dog veal in the making,
Yeah.
right there.
I think that
Dog
works.
and Cerberus, they're going to be able to taste the difference. It's not. You're worried. I don't know, but we'll all find kinds of fun stuff. We'll find out next time.
sure.
Yeah.
Andy, give us some shout outs here or whatever.
Hey
Whatever
everybody,
we do here at the end.
like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. We're on Twitch and YouTube. If you don't follow us on either, maybe give us a follow on either of them. It doesn't cost you anything. Next week is Star Chasers on Wednesday, and we got more shows after that coming up. Watch out for a return of Sassy and Classy, more Task Force Unlikely, Galaxy and Revolt, tasting menu next month. Lots of fun stuff. It's going to be great. Check it out. Also, be kind to each other and be safe out there.
Get vaxxed, please.
Garrett?
And come back for more dog eat dog action.
Oh.
You just had to end with one.
You are one sick puppy, dude.
I think this was our punniest episode yet, and that's saying something.
Trog eat
That thing
dog
must
world.
be in the air because there's a whole.
That's what I was
pun-off.
going to say, Marty. I was going to say next time it's going to be a Troggy Dog episode.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. It was there.
That's absolutely.
I'm
there.
high fiving you.
That should be the name of the episode. Troggy Dog.
It might be the name of the next one.
Boy. Okay.
Thanks, y'all.
I'm putting an end to this.
Let's board it up.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. The pun levels